Almost.
Almost, but 2020 is coming to an end, and I know a lot of people are really excited about that. I am too. I'm excited it's coming to an end because there's just been a lot of cloud and negativity and a lot of pain from people.
It's a make-believe date, a make-believe number, an artificial milestone. It means nothing.
So true. So true. Yeah, and our pandemic troubles didn't start on January 1st, 2020. So, yes, this is true. He's always setting my mind straight.
Well, I think it's like anything else. We come up with these artificial things like weeks. There's no difference between a Monday and a Sunday, because something in my eye.
True.
But sometimes it can be kind of a nice psychological trick to just tell yourself, okay, there's something about this that is fundamentally different, even though there's not.
Exactly. Like we're starting over, starting fresh. It's an easy marker.
Yeah. In the movie Blow with Johnny Depp, there's that scene where he's arrested for like hauling 400 pounds of marijuana or something.
Yeah.
And he's in the courtroom talking to the judge, and he's like, really, what did I do? I took a plant across an imaginary line. It is so true.
I remember this from that movie. Yeah.
It's kind of brilliant when you think about it.
Imaginary line.
I'm not encouraging anyone to break laws.
Except it was illegal, so don't.
That's what she said.
Don't break laws.
The plant was illegal, and the line was real or something like that. But
right.
Anyway.
All true things.
Okay, so in celebration of New Year's, we're going to do something celebratory, but we're pulling together a few different concepts here. Okay?
All right.
One is New Year's.
Woo!
And you'll see how we bring in a traditional New Year's kind of New Year's. What do you say? I usually say New Year. Everybody says New Year's.
Yeah, that's weird.
But it's the
One
New
year
Year.
at a time. Yeah, I agree.
New Year's Eve. I think that's what confuses us. We say it's New Year's Eve because that's
it's possessive.
Is that possessive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. New Year's Eve. I don't even think most people put the apostrophe in there, so you wouldn't know that it's possessive. Man, so many challenges
I know.
today.
I mean, I went to journalism school, so I know.
All right.
Okay.
But also, I don't know if we formally announced where we're going on our next trip.
I don't think we did either.
So it is Playa del Carmen.
Mexico. Going back to Mexico. So excited
where it all
about
started.
It is where, it's where it after it all started. Our first
Not even
vacation.
our first trip. Was it? What about Boulder?
I don't know if you count
Also,
Boulder
Telluride?
when we live in Denver. And I can't remember when we went to
Telluride. I think that was before Mexico.
I think you're right, because that was end of February. I think it was your birthday.
Okay. Well, anyway, we went to Mexico, and then we got married in Mexico. So that's where it all started.
Yeah.
In terms of our marriage, there's a floating thing.
And Phil told me that he bought me a ring on our first day on that trip in Mexico.
Oh, really?
Yes,
well,
he did.
Good memory, this one.
Yes, and I remember how it all happened. Should I share it?
Maybe while I'm shaking.
I'm going to start now and share it. We're on the plane, and Phil wanted to talk about our wedding. We'd only been dating for 2 months now. And I said, I feel a little funny talking about wedding plans when we're not even engaged. And he goes, and then when we got to dinner that night, he told me he bought me a ring. So then we started talking about wedding plans.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks.
There.
They're putting that journalism career or degree to good use.
Yeah, always striving.
Okay. All right. So anyway, we are going to mix together the concepts of New Year's. Mm-hmm. New Year. The New Year. New Year's. So it's New Year's. I think. Yeah, the holiday we'd call it New Year's.
Yeah, we're getting in the weeds here.
And Mexico. So we're going to make a champagne and cranberry margarita.
Yum!
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was what you had planned, and that sounds amazing, and I can't wait for it. It's been a really good work day. I got a lot done today, so
excellent. Good
I earned
job.
It.
I'd like to hear that.
Thanks.
So a little ill-prepared for today's drink. Sometimes I forget things like garnish. And I did that again today where I had all these limes and I squeezed them all to make a bunch of fresh lime juice because that's the bomb.
That is key.
But of course I squished every single lime and then realized I didn't slice any for garnish.
You know what though? It's really pretty and I like the design you put on many of our cocktails, but it doesn't matter. It tastes great. That's what really matters.
Yeah, whatever.
So you at home, you can do a garnish if you want to garnish.
We're going true Lockwood style on this one. Not Lockwood Effect, we'll do that. We always do that. But Lockwood style, meaning this.
Throw it over.
We are just going to kind of go nuts.
We're winging it.
So,
and I imagine this will be a Lockwood Effect margarita because I don't see many things without alcohol.
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. This is going to be noisy. Yeah, whenever I make martinis, and this is kind of the style that we're doing for today's margarita, meaning it's going to be served up instead of on the rocks.
And I love what he did here with the salt. It's pretty. I think it's aesthetically pleasing when it's just on part of the rim.
So what I like to do, because I make so many martinis, there's some where I have a recipe, like the Cosmo. I insist on using a recipe, because if you're off by 5%, it just doesn't taste that good, you know? So I really stick to that recipe. And in that case, I use a true measurer and make it perfect. But otherwise, I'm so used to like filling a shaker up with ice to a certain level, and then I can eyeball it, but it has to have the ice. Because otherwise, it looks like there's no way. There's not enough. You know, you just put the booze in there and without the ice. So anyway. I'm going to start off with tequila.
Some George Clooney tequila here.
Casamigos.
Nice.
This cost $1 billion.
Well, not that bottle, but...
No, all of them did.
Yes.
All right. And then I just try to look through the ice cubes there, keep an eye on it. And I'm going for a little bit less than 50% tequila here. You know, we want like 50% booze.
Effect.
I'll start with that. I can always add more, and sometimes I do that. And then it's 50% booze for the Lockwood effect. Lockwood style. Lockwood effect is what happens when you drink Lockwood style. So let's call it Lockwood style. But that's not the only booze. We got, you can use triple sec, or we would use Cointreau. You could use Grand Marnier. I'm liking that less and less in that kind of a drink now.
I love that.
Or
good.
Yeah, so the American orange liqueur from Leopold Bros. Our favorite go-to, just down the street. The brothers live here, kind of thing.
Their flavored liqueurs are on point. They don't disappoint. They are so good.
And I'm gonna go.
All their flavors.
I'm going a little heavy-handed with this. Usually it's just kind of a splash sort of deal, but I'm going heavier because I didn't make a simple syrup, and I don't have a simple syrup, and so that would add some sweetness for us. But I think a little bit more of that, which is sweet, and then of course our cranberry juice, which will be sweet.
Not that sweet.
Because it's real?
It's natural, yeah. So.
100% juice. This isn't cranberry cocktail, which means it's going to be thicker, tartar, and redder.
It's still going to be tasty.
All right, so put that over there.
Phil has never let me down.
Of course, lime.
Oh, and I'm excited. After we have our little cocktail, we're going to announce the new winner of our next Bru-Mate cocktail shaker. We have a new winner this week.
All right, there we go.
Oh, and we all know my favorite part is the shaking.
Just like Libby. Or Yorkie.
She shakes all the time because she's nervous.
What's your shirt say?
Wines well with others. Drinks well with others. Drinks well with others.
Okay, there we go.
Now, why do you do one shake and then stop?
What do you mean? Like, why do I take a break in the middle?
When you first start, you always go one shake, get all excited, start jumping up in the air.
I usually think of something that I want to say right after the first shake. It, like, stimulates my thinking. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. All right, so I'm going to move the salt out of the way because I don't want to accidentally drip on that.
I'm so excited about this because I know it's going to be good, but also I'm going to imagine we're on our trip already when I'm drinking it. Because we're merging drinks and vacations. Oh,
okay.
Yes. Oh,
I know what you're thinking.
Like a vacation cocktail.
Why are you so skimpy? Why are you skimping on my drink?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
You probably also thought I forgot the champagne.
I didn't think that.
But no, I don't want to shake the champagne because it's fizzy. And that would, you know, when you put the shaker together and then you shake it, it's like...
That's a no-brainer.
All right. I love opening champagne bottles. Most people don't.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't like it. It gives me anxiety. I also don't like opening the Pillsbury cinnamon roll like the things, and then they suddenly pop.
That's understandable. That's just scary.
I don't like anything that's going to suddenly pop and make a noise. I'm having a little anxiety right now.
You should know me.
I know. He's so good. He
all right. So,
just does it so smoothly.
You got to hold it down with your thumb when you're unscrewing. Otherwise, sometimes they will just pop right out.
There you go.
And this one's been sitting out for probably 15 minutes now. So as it warms up, it can increase the chances of that. But of course, you don't want to pop a cork unless you're like trying to celebrate, like you just won a marathon or a Tour de France or something.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, people, like just sit here and
still don't waste champagne.
Pry or push at the cork, but that's not what you want to do. In fact, you hold the cork still, and you turn the bottle with your other hand.
Ooh, trick.
Okay, and then you can feel it starting to come out there, but you just keep it. I hold it down as well as possible, and then.
It's like a mouse fart. Sorry. Oh, so fun and celebratory.
Yeah.
We've got so many great excursions and activities planned for our Mexico trip, and I cannot wait. We're going to the cenotes, and we're doing an all-day boat snorkeling excursion.
Good baby. Like our own boat, right? A little yacht?
Right. A really, really little
You don't want to drink it? We're sitting back
down? I just want some of the salt. I was turning the salt toward me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
believe I got it right.
Oh, my gosh,
I sure screwed it up. Not too limey.
No way.
It was perfect.
No
and
way.
The sweetness, perfect.
Fist bump. This is incredible. This is so good. That champagne, it like blends it all together.
I love that. I love you can throw champagne in almost anything. You love that cocktail that we did the other Hump Day Happy Hour on, the French 75 twist, but
love that one.
That we did with the that gin.
That's one of my favorite
Empress
cocktails.
Gin.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah. A purple French 75. So fun.
That's good.
So fun.
Other trips. Inspirato gave us a free trip today.
Yes! We got a free trip today.
And we already picked the place.
We are going to the Bahamas in April, and it does not, it doesn't take away from any of our past trips that we have been taking monthly. We're going to incredible places, week-long vacations every month for no nightly rates. It's insane.
That sounds so fake when you say that. Like
no nightly rates.
Yeah, like where's the fine print or something?
But it's true.
Meaning we pay a flat fee, monthly fee, and that gets us all the stuff. Now, all right, so I have our list of entrants up, and we're gonna draw a number just like we did last week, and then we're gonna line it up with that row in the spreadsheet. All right. So I'm gonna Google random number generator again. All right. We're gonna put in our 139, generate 30.
We got a good number.
Spreadsheet now. 30, row 30. Joshua Joe.
Yay! Congratulations, Joshua Joe.
Congrats.
Cheers
and
to you.
By the way, you get to take your choice this time. So, we've got so many of these things now. So we've got the other one, which was, what's this called again? Dark Aura. Dark Aura, which has the dark lid, and then it's like galaxy or tie-dye anodized. Or you can do the walnut, and it's not actually walnut. That's like a printed pattern on there,
It's pretty,
but it looks legit.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing, it's a cool, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Anyway, Josh, you get to pick it.
Congratulations.
We're going to email you, take your choice, let's give away another one next week.
Yes.
However, we're going to do it differently. Instead of a random, let's do it based on engagement on our social stuff.
I love this idea. Comment.
Who comments, who likes, who shares.
Watches, videos.
Who engages with the content the most.
Yeah.
And then we'll add them up and pick a winner for next week.
There you go. Great way to catch up on some of our episodes is to see our playlists. Go through some of our playlists. We got Costa Rica, Inspirato travel, kids stuff, Got a fun Malibu modeling shoot for Brooklyn that she did on there. There's a lot to choose from.
And we've only got a couple more of these to give away before we do the DJI Mavic Mini drone giveaway. So that'll be in January. That one's exciting. We got our new drone that we're taking. Oh, man. We're going to have to do an episode on the bag that I put together, the backpack that carries all of our vlogging equipment wherever we travel. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Because our new drone's big.
A packing.
Yeah. Had to get a new backpack, all new, like Tupperware kind of things that I fit together like Legos or Tetris.
Yes, and he makes sure that it is perfect. And he went through a couple bags. He ordered a bunch and then returned the ones that he didn't like.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Very cute to watch him play with his toys in the office. But make sure that if you haven't signed up or entered, you need to go to followabc/enter and sign up for our inner circle.
Yeah. And if you want to learn more about the Inspirato stuff, like how much it costs and how that program works, go to followabc.com/pass.
Absolutely.
We have details there. They're actually doing some amazing promos right now.
That's how we got the free trip, yeah.
And we might get another free trip.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's a fantastic time to sign up right now because of that, and get you in before the end of the year.
And if you have any questions, then just shoot us an email.
You know, I used to drink champagne like every day.
I remember.
In the hot tub, out of the bottle.
Oh, I wasn't there for that. There's just another point in your life where you drink
that's when I was like, I was 21. That's how classy I was, though. I drank champagne when I was 21, not beer.
I could never do that because I have this like bubble reflex thing. You know how I am. You should. That's another video we have is when you iced me. I cannot handle carbonation.
You handled it pretty well in the video.
No, I did not. I did not. You're being very kind.
All right, babe.
Yep.
Let's let everybody go.
Yep.
And we will see you in our next video.
Yes. Cheers. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.